We have a special segment on brain health and what light therapy can do for the brain.
How does red light therapy improve brain health? Okay, so I do my InLight helmet every single night before bed. Why do I do it? I am protecting my brain. If you can bring blood flow to your brain on a regular basis, it's going to help increase cerebral blood flow. Angiogenesis occurs through capillary growth. You're going to have more oxygen availability, more ATP in the brain, and at the end of the day, an anti-inflammatory effect on the brain. But most importantly, our hope is, and what the research shows, is that those parts of the brain that start degenerating won't if we can constantly bring the blood flow and keep that brain healthy. There's two studies that back this up. One was on cognition, cognitive performance, and one was on learning. Bottom line is these studies, and they're both out of PubMed, you can look them up, showed the people that were using light therapy on their brain showed quicker reaction times, better mood memory, more positive mood, yay, improved executive function. And learning was greatly improved also. But it's a beautiful thing to do as a proactive thing, just like you would do exercise to keep your body in shape.
So, one of the things that I didn't mention earlier is I suffered from a traumatic brain injury, and that's how I was introduced to InLight in 2013. But this saved my life when they told me I wasn't going to recover. I had 3 months memory loss. I couldn't put my thoughts to words. I was out. I mean, I was doing hyperbaric chamber, cranial sacral, speech therapy, occupational pain specialist. I was on lots of morphine from my head shocks. This therapy is the only one that helped me get over my hump and save my life, thanks to David Malone and just InLight Therapy. So if you know anybody with a brain injury or just, maybe they've had a stroke or any neurological conditions, the amount of research, PJ mentioned that this is the second article or research article, maybe that we're showing tonight, but there are so many articles and research articles online from PubMed that show how it helps with brain health. So this is I'm going to show you a before and after scan of a brain. They did a 6-week study with veterans with SaraScan. SaraScan is a SPECT imaging, so it shows more of the function of the brain. Whereas like if you get an MRI, your structure, it could be in place, but it doesn't show the function. So this is a before scan, before the 6-week study. All of you can see right here, this veteran probably was suffering from a lot of conditions. So 3 times a week, right? Only 20 minutes, 3 times a week. They weren't even using this every day. The below picture shows the after. So again, this wasn't even being done once a day. We're going to show a quick, very short video of one of our clients. Her mom has dementia and she shares how the lights have helped her and her mother. So this is Emily.
Hi, my name's Emily, and I just want to talk about what changes that the lights have done for me and my mother. My mom's 86 years old, and previously to the lights, my mom was every day I was on a scavenger hunt to either look for her glasses, her eyeglasses, her hearing aid, or her partials. Every day she lost something that was important for her everyday life. And this has been happening for actually a couple of years, but it's been getting worse. She was getting frustrated with me. I was getting frustrated with her. She was getting all stressed out. My son has suggested about using the lights on her. And so we started putting the lights on my mom. And right away, I would say within days, I noticed that right away, like, my mom's not asking me to help her find her glasses or her hearing aid and her partials. It's been 6 weeks now that she's been using it every day, pretty much. She has less stress. I have less stress because since then, she has not asked me to look for not one thing of her hearing aid, her eyeglasses, her partials. And I'm telling you, I was doing that every single day. I can tell her mood has changed, which of course affects me because my mood has changed. So yeah, these lights have been a freaking miracle. I cannot believe this.
So if you have a helmet or you don't have a helmet, it's an excellent pad to add onto your system. Any extra pads that you have, so it covers a lot of, I mean, it's adjustable, but it'll cover a little bit of the forehead, the ears, it covers a lot of the head. And these are the settings that we really love. Setting B is great for stress, any physical or emotional stress in the body, only on the 6-port. If you have extra pads, put them somewhere, put them on the tailbone up the spine, put them on the central nervous system. But if you're not using your light cap, put it on tonight.